Greetings, fellow Glitterworld Empire citizens. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Biotech, The First Wendigo, Episode 55, Flower Power. Once these robots are done hauling the meat, I'll open it up to the wood and the silver as well. What's the anesthesia from? A bunch of implanted bionics. Because I finally got a paramedic bot, which gives me the ability to run surgeries on Wendy. Up until now, there was no one other than Wendy capable of doctoring with any chance of successful surgery. So yeah, we're finally at a point where Wendy isn't the only doctor, which is really nice. My redemption stuff aren't working right now. So I saw the give the dogs a treat, but I didn't hear it. Soups, you're starving. Okay, that's my fault. I still have to cook until the fabricor is done. Alright, the hauler bots are done. So next thing I want to haul is the silver and the wood. And that will go to here. And 21 hours on the fabricor, so let's run a giveaway for that as well. Timer's up. Oh, I need to do a lot of human-like butchering. All of our meat's been dumped into the growth vats. Ooh, recon armor. Nice. Smelt that for some plasteel. There's also a recon helmet here that we'll do the same thing with. Definitely happy to get a fabricor to help out with all this cooking, though. Not having to cook again sounds fantastic. It has been a pain in the piercing spine. It's also, I'm sort of coming up to death rest soonish. Okay, let's see how fast she is. She moves at 8.95. About 9 speed, which is almost double what anyone else moves. Because 4.6 is the default. Architect legs? Maybe Luciferium addiction? Sounds good to me. Oh my god. Where are you going? Architect legs plus a Luciferium addiction plus one more detox lung, and she's probably going to be moving at like 12. Maybe more. So, T-Sync. Once the components and advanced components are back up, I will have him continue with the corsets. But that's probably going to be a while, because I am falling behind on the smithing. Also probably something that Wendy can help with once Wendy is not busy with other things. Given my current steel amount, wouldn't be a terrible idea to have Orange Chaos continue mining. I'm going to have him go out. Oh, and the fabricor is done. And 1 minute left on that giveaway. Nice. And then we'll get the agrihand. And the agrihand will make sure that we have the rice that we need. So I do have a little bit of rice now, so I'm going to put this back to vegetarian and just keep a close eye on my rice amount. So here's the fabricor, and they're going to be set to work. The only things I need to make sure is that these are set for T-Sang only. And then over here, I will have the fine meals made by any mech, the Psychic Tea made by any mech, the butchering done by any mech, and that way the fabricor essentially takes over cooking, and then potentially other tasks as well. So the other thing that I want to make sure that is T-Sang is the clothing, because I don't need the fabricor making lackluster clothes. That doesn't make any sense. And anytime I add new bills, I'm gonna have to be dang sure that I know who has the priority. So here's the fabricor cooking. What are you doing? You trying to steal my food? That's not working for me. Yeah, you can run. Well, no, you can't, because my legs are too quick. And you can't hide, because I've got dark vision. So you can die. Natsu, you are the fabricor. Another thing I need to do is to make the... Oh, we're almost done with the piano. I'll get the smithy on ready for the piano, because it will be done in a second. And I need to make another basic subcore for the agrihand. Easy enough. Here it comes. Most of the hex tiling is done. Once it's done, I'll open it up and get the room ready. Pianos are done. If you guys want to take predictions on the quality of the piano, T-Sang is a level 20 crafter. So there is the prediction. Well, I'm pointing as if it's above me somehow, but yeah, there is the prediction. Whether it's Masterwork Plus or not. Actually, it would only be Masterwork because he's not inspired. So do you think it's going to be Masterwork or not, is essentially what this prediction is. Does the fabricor do smelting jobs? It does. So I can have the fabricor smelt the stuff for me. But since smelting jobs are relatively skillless, and I have slaves, I might as well just have the slaves employed to do that. Because there's not much else that the slaves do. Other than hauling and smelting. Stone cutting. It's important to remember that the fabricor might be really useful as a cook, but they don't move very fast. So having to travel very far to get slag or chunks is not something the fabricor is particularly efficient at. So definitely put them to do something that they're efficient at. That way they're not, you know, just traveling a whole bunch, because they're just not quick movers. Orange Chaos, have you found anything? Nope. Oh, back to machinery. Well, that's something. That's actually very helpful, because I don't have a lot of components. The other thing I have to decide is what material should the walls be. I think I'm just going to have it be slate until I get a material that's better fitted for this room. Because I don't have more jade. And I haven't deep scanned jade or anything like that. And another project I've neglected is fertilizing ovum. So, we'll get around to that soonish, I think. So what I'm hoping to do is to be able to trigger the countess before I next death rest. If it's possible. I'm not certain that it is, but that's the hope. And that Agarhan will be out in 2.5 days. Ooh, uranium ore. Not bad. My lifter mechs are going to be unrestricted from zoning, so they can go wherever the heck they please. There's not anything left out here at the bait beacon to haul. Thanks. Yeah, I'll get rid of the extra meditation spot. She moves so quick that the prisoners didn't even realize what hit them. She's like Dio. Dio Brando. Stops time and does a little feeding. And they're like, wait, why am I missing blood? Oops. This little vampire uses the world. I need a new research project. So let's go back to gene processing. Now that marine armor is done, I think healing factors would be a really good thing. Getting coagulator and healing enhancer on Wendy would make her even scarier, because bleeding is a nuisance for vampires because they can't die from blood loss. But if she healed faster, bleeding is like almost an afterthought at that point. It's like a joke. It's like, oh, I'm bleeding. Cool, don't care. I might, as strange as it will look, leave the jade walls in. Oh, you found steel. Awesome. And I'm going to leave the uranium here for later. I don't really need it right now, so I might as well just leave it in the mountain. So I'm going to leave the jade walls here just for the beauty. And see how far I am from having a nice looking throne room. I'm probably not that close. Oh, is this not symmetrical? Oh, no, it was not. Fixed it. Hey, look at that! We found the southern half of the Ancient Danger. That's what I was trying to do. Is reveal the Ancient Danger on the... down here. And it worked. Oh my god. Yep. She's very good at this. She can't bleed out, but involuntary death rest can be annoying. You're absolutely correct, which is why healing enhancers would be really, really clutch for her. The quality of the piano is about to be done, so we'll see what it ends up as. Oh, this is not your throne room right now. My bad. Just been meditating to it, even though it's inefficient. So I'll get rid of this center jade, because it's kind of weird that it's right in front of the throne. But the other half-wall things I'll just leave in for beauty, because you only get 50% back once you deconstruct, which is not very efficient. And the piano's done. It's definitely not masterwork. I would have been alerted. Excellent is at least okay-ish. Could have been better, but there you go. Prediction is not Masterwork Plus. So this room is 149. Plus the piano, plus the floors, and plus cleaning. Might get it up to 160. That's the threshold that I'm trying to match. Guess we'll see. Still haven't cleaned that. Oh, wow. Turn those off. Jeez. Totally forgot. I guess I'll try to find the ancient danger this way with the mining bot. Maybe some jade fences. I have 6 jade. So maybe like 1 jade wall here. As eventually I'll want to enclose the entire area in jade. So that would serve a positive purpose. He's saying with work frenzy. Oh, nice. He's about to get a work drive plus work frenzy. This room is only 151. There's some other things that I could do to try to improve it, which I will do. It's also dirty, so it could be cleaned. Because all it needs to do is hit 160... 154. Alright. So here's some other things I can do. If we go to... What am I thinking of? If I go to floors, I could stick in some broad slabs. Which could be pretty. That'll help a little bit. Put a whole bunch of art in this room. I'll check his global work speed as soon as I work drive him. See how absolutely ridiculous it is. Between Wendy moving at lightning speed and T-Sang working at lightning speed, it's a hell of a combination. So his global work speed is 129%. General labor is 150 or 229, 252. Look at that. This is an advanced component. It's flying. Man, every time I clean, it just gets dirty. So we're at 156. Let's see. Let's just go nuts. I'm gonna need more. Oh, sweet. The fabricor is already cut in stone for me. Awesome. Speaking of which, let's haul slate chunks so that I can continue cutting. So the because of these little walls, it's a little awkward. I'll do it like this. So that's all the slate I have anyway. And I don't want to run out of slate because my slate is used for temporary walls and the like. I suppose I could change that, but I'm going to hold off on changing it if I can. God, it's barely moving. I wonder what happens if I actually take the harpsichord out, if it becomes larger. No, it's a negative effect. I could also consider adding additional nice things that I have. No, put it back. Or try my hand at art. It's too bad that T-Sing can't do art, because given his crafting or speed at which he makes things, I could make a ton of art like in a blink of the eye. Does painting give beauty? No. Flower pots might work. I'll try some flower pots. I don't really like the idea of having to constantly resew them, but I suppose that's what aggro hands are for. And we're about to have another aggro hand. In fact, let me run in yet one more giveaway for the aggro hand that we'll have in a few seconds. Yeah, it's still 157. It's getting pretty close. I have 39 marble. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll replace part of this back wall with marble. That will move the needle a tiny bit. Pretty insignificant bit, but might as well use the marble for something, you know, pretty. I could do silver walls. Yeah, maybe I'll do silver walls. Maybe that makes the most sense. I don't like that idea, but like it would get me to the goal. So I think what I'll do is I'll try flower pots, and if flower pots don't move the needle enough, I'll do silver walls. So furniture, just trying to think if there's other miscellaneous, because like I could try giant stele or something, because that's but that might not help either. Drapes aren't gonna have any effect. I would explain further, but I went into detail earlier in the stream about what helps and what doesn't, so someone in chat might be able to fill you in as to why. I'm also going to add these flower pots to the farm zones so that the aggro hands can aggro hand it. Whoa, Rosie! Base is dirty. Get cleaning, girl. I mean, I know you've been busy. Beauty 18, Beauty 14, so I guess daylilies. Daylilies are probably the best. The only things worth making out of pretty material are things that have beauty values. This is what I was trying to explain earlier in the stream. Things with beauty value would be sculptures or thrones or instruments. Structural things like columns and pots don't have inherent beauty values, so they aren't worth making out of nice material, is the TLDR. Otherwise, you're just, like, wasting your time, money, energy, everything. Right, I'm going to sew it myself because I'm tired of waiting for the robot. The beauty went... Oh, because you got dirt in there. I was like, beauty went down after adding flower pots. Yeah, I think silver walls might be the solution here. Come on, let me clean this thing. The problem is, like, the second anyone steps into this room, it's going to be dirty again. I'll just try a whole bunch of flower pots, because it's cheaper than the silver walls. And I'll go for cheap. if I can help it. And then maybe more of the floor, more of the floor tile things. Burrito, your genes finished, which is crazy because you're pacified plus. That means you've been in prison for about 2 years. Something else I could do is go to another map tile and search for jade. I mean, that's obviously a pretty simple solution. And a pretty viable one. Oh, come on, you're messing with the vibe, dude. Get out. Is there a reason I don't use wall light mod? Because I'm a vanilla player for the most part. So yeah, there is a reason. I don't use mods I don't need to use. I use mods that are part that help tell a story. I don't use mods that help make things look pretty for no reason. It's sort of my personal ideology. Where is the Hey, Fantasy Life! You are the aggro hand. If you want to rename your bot, let me know. But you are going to be put to work immediately. I guess it could make this even more spacious. 59. 59. It's going to be a little greenhouse at this rate. It's too bad there's no, like, poisonous plants, because that would be on brand for Wendy. And then there's a Glitterworld Empire bulk trader. It is April or May the 8th, so it is warming up. And I'm actually going to call in yet another trader. No, maybe I won't. I'm not going to spend my relationship that way. What's this? No, I'm not taking your waste packs. I don't care about the healing serum. 402? Oh, good lord. Can I get a heck now? Mix of heck no and go to hell? Is it not light enough here? I don't think it's... No, it's lit. I think it's because of the slab. For some reason or other, I can't actually click it to have it sewn. Which is a nuisance. I mean, the aggro hands will eventually get to it, or I could just forbid Wendy and have her forced into the room and she'll get around to it at some point. But it's not that important. Oh, you guys have like... Wait, no, there's visitors and... Okay, Ambas is already on their way out. There's another Imperial trader? I'm glad I didn't spend the relationship to call them in. I would have been pissed. Because they just double visited. It's like all of their visits that they were going to make, they came all at once. Ooh, cataphract armor. Definitely going to buy that. I haven't added the new zone for the other tree yet. Thanks for the reminder. Cold plus grayless hair. Don't care. Wow. Yeah, just the cataphract, I guess. Yep. That's a really good tech print. Because that unlocks cat armor for us. Fully. And I will have soups. Apply it. as Soups is our new researcher who's already at level 17. Started at 10. $159. If this isn't enough, I will, I'll get the silver walls. Do you have jade? No, you don't have jade. I am very low on steel, so I have to make sure that Orange Chaos is, getting steel and my haulers are hauling steel. Crop. Short hair. Strong cooking? Ooh, that's not bad. I could force a slave to be a good cook. That will help out the fabricor. Or I could get rid of the fabricor and dole it off to a slave, because I can have as many slaves as I want, but I am limited by bandwidth. That's it, right? That's a shame. These guys are showing up with not a lot to sell. Do they have any art for sale? Oh, that's a good question. I hadn't checked. It's usually massively overpriced. No, they don't have any art for sale. Orange Chaos is paying Mass a visit. Mass is probably like, what the hell? Get out of my bedroom. So haulers, please haul steel. I am out of it. And Orange Chaos, keep mining up steel. Burrito gave me poor shooting. That's a joke. And there we go. It was 160 for a second. As soon as I finish the last of the pots and sow the flowers, it should hit 160, maybe 161 if I'm lucky, and then I can trigger the event. Oh, wait, cataphract. What am I doing? Yeah, sorry, heal enhancer, but not today. So the other thing would be the zones for Pollux Tree 1 and Pollux Tree 2. So let's get some tox packs dumped there. So Wendy is working on setting up the kill box again. It's almost done. I'm actually surprised we haven't cleaned this up, though, given that I have slaves and cleaning bots. Maybe I need to tell the slaves to do it more frequently, because the fire foam's going to stop fires, which is kind of a problem. Oh, there we go. There's the last one. I'm just going to move the panels so that I can actually sew the things myself. Is it going to be undignified every time someone has to go in? Probably, yeah. Oh, hello. Scattered all over. There is a Balkos trader here, or Imperial trader, which might help. But let's go say hello to these incoming enemies. So, Mex, I want you to escort. And no, well, I don't care about zone restrict. The mechs that are in danger are down here. So I'm going to forbid this door so that they stay south of here, because no one's landing around there. So those that are in the walls, all the other enemies are going to walk towards me, and funny enough, they're going to walk through the Imperial Trader, because this is Poco. Poco is enemies of everyone, I think. They're enemies, or at least they are also enemies of the Glitterworld Empire. So I just need to kill this person and this person who poses a threat to those that are home. Let's see here. Up, Kagan. You'll go say hi to whoever this is. And Critical Foxes. You're going to start moving towards the other one. Pobble, I'm going to have you go to the fight zone, but set to the work group. It's some dude with a knife. All right. You touch Rosie, you die. Well, I mean, you'll die anyway. This guy has a gun. Given that the people that are behind my walls have said, oh, there's one up here. Lawman. Lawman the Marshal. What a good name. Henry Lawman Jensen. Man, you really do sound like some sort of marshal. You killed one of them. Good for you. Gebaguag, or whatever your name is. Surprising. Alright, there's also the possibility of trying to make money off of these raiders harvesting their organs or eggs or whatever. So we'll see about that as well. I think given how dangerous they are, I am going to send my mechs to the fight zone, because I think I'll probably end up having Wendy hunt them down one by one, because most of their weapons are pretty pathetic, and she could massacre them in a big way. So Max, you are going to be recharging in the fight zone. I gotta say, these Imperials are actually looking kind of pathetic, if you ask me. T-Sing, how about you go capture Paul? Because I have the paramedic bot, which will be able to patch up any prisoners that I capture automatically. Are you throwing grenades at my wall? Or are you just standing there confused? Standing there confused, okay. Really curious about that, because it looked like they were going to be grenadiers for a second. Your name is Pancetta? Pancetta the pigskin? Oh my god. What a ridiculous name. So Mass and Wendy are here waiting for them to pass by, and then I'll start ambushing them from behind. I don't want to jump out like in the middle of a chain shotgun, though. That just sounds dumb. So here we go. You're starting to turn around, so I'll find you first. pull him away from the door so that Mass can fight as well. Because I want to try to get Wendy as many kills as she wants so that she can get her kill plus 5 times 5 up, which is going to be good for her mood. I guess technically I need to be red because this is combat. Alright. They're fleeing. As I said, it was a pretty pathetic raid. I don't know why it was so pathetic. But mass combat out here. We'll try to get as many prisoners as we can. Something else that I want to make for Wendy at some point is a bionic eye, because she's missing way more shots than I would like her to miss at like point blank range. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't look like there's any Imperials, any glitterworld empire that are rescuable, which is too bad, because I would have liked to make rep that way. And I probably could catch Couch, Stub, and Husk. Husk would be the best to catch, because she's got eggs, I guess. So let me do it. Get some more pigskin eggs. You really can't run from me. Like I said, you really can't run from me. If I want you, if an apex predator wants to chomp on you, there's really not a lot of resistance. You're not even hurting me. You're damaging my bionics, which is, like, kind of pathetic. So you're mine now. Yoink! So that gives me 1, 2, 3 prisoners. Not bad. I'll probably do the normal course of organ harvesting for the ones that I don't necessarily need. So the 2 males are going to be organ harvested, and then the female will be egg harvested. My mechs can go back to recharge. Orange Chaos, you can go back to mining. So, it's funny with a vampire that can coagulate, having a medic bot isn't worth much until I need to do self-surgeries, which is something that she's not capable of. But I can just, like, look at someone and their blood stops. Okay, we have, Midi and Bryzit became children, so I'm going to have them remain as colonists for now. They don't have personality yet. They're just technically colonists, but we'll see how their traits turn out. And his throne room is 160. So, as soon as Wendy wakes up from her rest, I'm going to trigger the countess, because that is so overdue. No. I don't need you touching me. I mean, I appreciate it, but I definitely don't need medical tending at all. Fake Face is like, well, I digress. I'm going to do it anyway. She doesn't need medical tending because she just heals up naturally so quickly. And I did, surprisingly enough, I am also surprised. Surprisingly enough, I made the cutoff. I was trying to get it before next death rest, and my death rest is due in like a minute. So that's great. Dreadful building. Oh my god. That is so much material. The rewards completely do not match the cost. Holy heck. That's, what, 3 4,000, 5,000, 9,000 stone ish. What? Just no. 9,000 stone, and they will reward me about 1 silver per stone in the construction. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Oh, heck no. Bye-bye. All right, I drafted everyone so they can be in attendance for the ceremony, so that if anyone is far away, they're going to attend anyway. And here we go. Countess time. Thank you for tuning in to The First Wendigo, which originally streamed live on Twitch December 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. Farewell, my fellow Wendigos.